Hey, I'm Nick Renfro, and I live on an old country-style farm with many antiques and relics from back in the day. So we have lots of antiques and like to host a lot of parties here. So one thing that I think I can improve is get rid of this ugly, broken sink. I think that I can build something better. Alright, so this is what I came up with. We'll use the barrel as the base, this old bucket as the basin, this well pump, which I'm going to have to antique and make look older as the faucet. We'll have to do plumbing for the whole thing, and I'm going to throw in a towel rack. I took careful measurements of everything. So I drew a perfect circle right here so I can sink the bucket in and just have it kind of sit there flat. And then I'm going to have to cut it out with a jigsaw, so I have to use this to make the starter hole to get the jigsaw started. Next, we have to cut the circle out with the jigsaw. Alright, so for our next step, after we cut out the hole with the jigsaw, we're going to have to use a scuff pad and a piece of steel wool to, I guess, take off the shine to get ready to paint. And yeah, let's get ready to work. Alright, so after I used the scuff pad and the steel wool, I went ahead and painted 3 coats with this rust oleum hammered, I guess it looks like gunmetal gray, on every single piece, including the valve. Alright, so this is kind of how it's going to look like. How the pump's going to be here, the towel rack, the valve, and as you can see, we don't have the bucket anymore because we had some technical difficulties with cutting it, and this works better. So now we just have to get the hoses all connected to these, drill everything in, and let's get going. So now that we've gotten the main valve connected, and it fits perfectly, now we just have to move on to the pump. Now that we've got all these holes marked, let's get drilling. So I found this drain kind of looking through old stuff a couple weeks ago. Thought it would work perfectly, so I used this plumber's putty, to stick it in, and now it's nice and firm and it will work. Alright, so the pump's in, time for the towel rack. So here's kind of a general idea of how it's going to work. This is the valve, so like from the inside, and then there's the valve on the top, you know. Then this is the supply line, which is going to be coming from out from the hose, and then this is the line that's going to feed through the pump, and this is going to release the water that's used for washing your hands. And then at the bottom of the basin, there's going to, after the drain, there's going to be another line that feeds the water that you've already used out into the open. So, day 3 of making the barrel sink. We just drilled a new hole on this side, and then for this pipe to go all the way through and comes up to here, this is going to connect to the back of this, so it's going to drain into this and then go through that tube, and then it's going to go to some place that we don't know or don't care about. But yeah. Hey, been seeing you here. So this here is our 2017 4th quarter Mr. Cutter Science project, and as you can see, it's a sink made out of a barrel, and it's pretty cool because we come to compare this and this old ugly porcelain sink. This thing kind of blends to our antique country style environment. See you next time.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday